YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're going to go ahead and check out what could potentially be a cheap beast for the start of FC25 is none other than Gyokeres. Gyokeres is an 84 rated card. He has the mostly lengthy acceleration type, right-footed with 3-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play both the striker and left wing positions. Now as of recording the video, he is currently going on the market for only 15,000 coins. So if you are looking for a budget striker, Gyokeres seems to be a perfect option for you. The physical side to his game looks incredible, but the technical side looks to be really good as well. Now he does have 90 pace overall with 88 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. Should be extremely quick in game. The 83 shooting going to be a really important stat for the card, whether you play him at the striker position or out wide. And with his 83 attacking positioning and 86 finishing, the finishing in and around the box should be very consistent, especially with this 5-star weak foot. Now the 67 passing is not great, and if you do play him out wide, that is going to be a bit of a letdown for the card. Only 73 short pass and 52 long pass. And because of that, boys, I do think that it's best to go ahead and use him as a target forward. Get him into really good areas and just have him convert the chance. 80 dribbling for the card is quite solid, 77 agility and 77 balance. Not going to be the smoothest of players on the ball, but isn't going to be bad either. I think that one letdown for the card in terms of dribbling is the fact that he does only have 3-star skill moves. It would have been really nice to see 4-star, 5-star, but the rest of his dribbling stats are really good. 84 reactions, 82 ball control, and 82 composure. And then last but not least, boys, and the standout stat for the card, the 91 physical. I think that he's going to be an absolute tank going forward. 95 jumping, so there is going to be a lot of variety with the way that you can attack with him. 93 stamina for a striker is incredible as well, and then also 91 strength and 87 aggression should be very strong both on and off the ball. Now if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Gyokeres does only have one playstyle, which is a bit of a letdown for the card, but he does have the press proven, which is pretty nice. And then you can use him as an advanced forward and then also as an inside forward. 2 player role pluses for the card, which is really nice to see. He can have the controlled lengthy and mostly lengthy acceleration types, and when it comes to chemistry styles, there's probably 2 options that are going to work really well with the card. Now if you're not too worried about his pace, if you do expect him to be very quick in game, the finisher chem style is going to work perfectly with Gyokeres. He's going to have 90 shooting overall with 91 attacking positioning and 98 finishing. For this early on in FC25, that's actually insane. And then it's also going to give the card 87 dribbling, which is an upgrade that the card very much needs. 85 agility and 81 balance should be a lot more smooth on the ball. If you do want to go ahead and use him as a target forward where, you know, he just gets into really good areas and converts the chance, the Hunter chem style is another really good option. Now with the Hunter chem style, he is going to have the mostly lengthy acceleration type. We're going to be very close to maxing out his pace at 99. He's going to have 98. And then it's also going to give the card 89 shooting. So going forward, man, he is going to be extremely quick and extremely clinical. But with the finisher chem style, I do think that the card is going to be a little bit more balanced, and something that I find really interesting, if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here, with the finisher chem style, he does become an 88 rated striker. That's going to be very interesting to test out in today's video. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Gyokeres card. We're going to be playing him at the striker position as that advanced forward in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Gyokeres card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test them out. We're coming up against Jolinton, Endrick, Danjuma, Coman, a very good team. Now for you guys that haven't watched our player review on Alexander Isak, a phenomenal striker to use at the start of FC25, and it's going to be very interesting to compare the two. Gyokeres is kind of like a cheaper alternative. Now first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now we did give him the finisher chem style, so a lot better agility and balance, and as you guys can see, I mean, with someone that does have a bigger build in game, does move pretty swiftly on the ball. And like I said, boys, with the finisher chem style, I just feel like he's a lot more balanced from an attacking perspective. You're going to have a little bit more to his attacking game. Now as that advanced forward, we honestly just want him to get into really good areas and have him convert the chance. But because the technical side to his game is quite decent, I do expect him to also create a few chances for our center attacking mids. Gyokeres, that's great sprint speed right there. Really good physicality as well. 5-star weak foot, that is an insane finish. And keep in mind, with the finisher chem style, I'm pretty sure he does have 91 shooting overall, which this early on in FC25 is incredible. Now, we are using a lot of players that I usually don't use, so it is going to be quite interesting. Gyokeres, just going to try to get him maybe in behind. There goes that acceleration boost. Boy, that's actually crazy. Look at the sprint speed and power again. The pass is the wrong thing to do in that situation, but that's my bad. Ball roll Trivela. Decent shape to it. Off of the crossbar, man. Very unlucky. There it is, boys. There it is. Now, we can go ahead and spring into a counterattack. We do have Trincao making that run, but he's low-key kind of covered it. Let's test out his passing a little bit. It's not bad, man. I think that, like, in more advanced positions, he can still get the job done, but he's not going to be able to play, like, any crazy passes. Now, right here, boys, we can maybe go ahead and spring into a counterattack. Now, we did get a red card, which isn't ideal, but I am going to try to just get Gyokeres in behind. Making a really good run. Tonali. It's a decent pass, but he did cover it, so fair enough. Through the middle. Nice. Gyokeres in an offside position, but we are still going to try to play it to him. That's great attacking positioning. Heel chop. Keeping it close. Right foot near post. Gyokeres, man, that's so good. Really good dribbling in and around the box right there. And another lovely finish. That's exactly what we need. Tonali, nice. Gyokeres, a little bit of space through the middle. Going to go for a power shot. It's not bad. It's just a little bit wide. I know that he doesn't have the power shot playstyle, but I still want to test it out. I think right now we just need a little bit of patient build-up. Gyokeres. There goes that acceleration boost. I'm going to go near post. Might be the wrong shot choice. It's not, boys. Another great finish. And that LB pace boost is just so difficult to defend against, especially if you're not, like, anticipating it. Gyokeres, nice. Good dribbling right there. Good pass into Gravenberch. Gonna go near post. This guy has been moving his goalkeeper, but that time he did not. Now, there's only 3 minutes left in this game. It might be a little bit risky, but I might try to get my fullback in behind. Gravenberch over the top. Decent ball. Decent hold-up play as well. I'm going to go for a through ball a little bit behind them. We just needed a better pass in that situation. Gyokeres through ball. Trincao. Finesse shot near post. Gyokeres, man, the technical side to this game has actually been really good. That's a phenomenal pass. A little bit lucky to win back possession in that situation, but we'll take it, man. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far, so good. Now, in that previous game, we did get a red card, so we had to switch up the team a little bit, but we're coming up against Jair, Zinho, Lewandowski, James, De Bruyne. I mean, it's a phenomenal team. But yeah, man, I think that for the start of FC 25, Gyokeres is a phenomenal striker in game. If you can't fit him into your main team because it is a little bit more difficult, I mean, using him as a super sub to just like have him in off of the bench is a really good idea as well. But yeah, man, this guy's not playing a 5-back, so that's really nice to see. Play back to him, Gyokeres, good touch. And again, 5-star weak foot, bit of a tight angle, but a decent strike. Great tackle right there. Now let's see if we can get that goal back. Trincao, a very tricky player, this team of the week card. Patient build up, that's good dribbling. He's gone for an offside trap, which is interesting. Heel to heel, touch, great acceleration, man. That little R3 touch to get away from the defenders is really good this year. Nice, boys. We're keeping the pressure up. Decent passing in and around the box. Gyokeres, a little bit of left stick dribbling. He's doing a lot of AI defending. Sharp turn. Good physicality. We just couldn't get our shot off, but we do get a penalty. I was like, is it a penalty? Is it not a penalty? But we do get it. That's nice. And because he did win the penalty, we're going to go ahead and give it to him. 85 pence for Gyokeres. And we'll go top left. Yeah, man, we'll take that. Wins the penalty, converts the penalty. Really nice. So far, he has been one of my favorite players to use in FC 25. Look at the sprint speed right there. 5-star weak foot, power shot, just a little bit wide. I got to be better than that. He's chipped it. Todibo should win the header. There we go. Counter-attacking football right here. Gyokeres. I mean, just like the attacking AI has been very good. That touch has to be a little bit better, but that's also my bad. Great strength, man. Gets a lot of things to go his way. 5-star weak foot, tight angle in that situation. Nice. Through the middle. Just going to carry the ball forward. Lovely first touch. I love the way that he kind of like let the ball roll right there. The center back actually got back. We get a lucky touch, and the goalkeeper is going to get it, man. But really good physicality. Again, that's unlucky. Oh, boys, he likes to step with the center back. There goes that space with Gyokeres. All the way. Ball roll. He knows that we have the 5-star weak foot, so he's kind of like defending it that way. Fair enough. A lot of AI defending. Good hold-up play. Could go for a cutback. The pass has to be a lot better, and in those situations, he's not going to be able to create too many chances. It's a good switch, man. If we can maybe get a goal right here, we might be right back in it. Whip it into the back post. A little bit too much power on it. I might just go near post. Gyokeres, that's a lovely finish, man. 5-star weak foot. Another really good finish. That's exactly what we need him to do, but it might be a little bit too late. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the Gyokeres card in a few games of Division Rivals. And let me tell you, man, for the start of FC 25, a phenomenal striker to go ahead and pick up. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, now he does have 90 pace overall with 88 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. And for the most part in-game, he was extremely quick. You can always go ahead and give him the Hunter Kemp style, but even without that upgrade, I think that it was very difficult to catch up to him. Now with the finisher Kemp style, a very nice upgrade to his finishing, 91 attacking positioning, dribbling, and then also 98 finishing. Easily one of the most clinical strikers in FC25. I love the fact that he does have the 5-star weak foot, adds a lot of variety going forward. The finishing in and around the box was very consistent. Now, in regards to his 67 passing, it was quite inconsistent in game and not very accurate. And because of that, I do think that it's best to go ahead and use him as a target forward, man. Just get him into really good areas, have him convert the chance. In some situations, he will play a pretty decent pass, but like I said, man, for the most part, it is quite inconsistent, so definitely keep that in mind. With the finisher chem style, we do get a really nice upgrade to his dribbling, 85 agility, and then also 81 balance. And for the most part, with someone who does have a bigger build in game with really high physicality, not really known for his dribbling, he was actually quite quick and swift on the ball, and it adds a lot more going forward. And then last but not least, and personally for me, boys, the standout stat for the card, the 91 physicality, 91 strength and 87 aggression, an absolute tank going forward. When you go ahead and pair that with his pace, man, it's very difficult to get him off of the ball, and it's very difficult to catch up to him. So if you do prefer your taller, more physical type of strikers, I think that Gyokeres for 15,000 coins is a really good option. Overall, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and give the card like an 8.3, 8.4 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the striker position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. The one thing that I really like with Gyokeres is that with the finisher chem style, man, he is a very balanced player going forward. I think that there's a lot of versatility and a lot of variety with the way that you can attack with him. With his 95 jumping, I mean, if you do like to cross the ball aerially, he was very consistent, so you can attack in that way. But even with the ball at his feet, with the finisher chem style, a very tricky player going forward. The only letdown, in my opinion, is the fact that he does have 3-star skill moves. But with the physical side to his game being absolutely incredible, with the technical side being very good as well, for a striker early on in FC25, I think that he's an absolute beast. It is a bit of a shame that he does only have one playstyle in the press proven. It would have been really nice to maybe see like a scoring playstyle or maybe like the rapid playstyle just to add a little bit more. But if you play to his strengths, man, an absolute beast going forward. And if you can get him on full chemistry, a really good striker to go ahead and pick up. So if you are on a budget and you can fit him into your main team, I think that Gyokeres is a phenomenal striker for the start of FC25, and I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.